Bigger concern of the Kerala coast, though, is an alert for oil and chemical leak from the sunken Liberian cargo ship MSC Elsa 3. It was carrying 640 containers, including 13 with hazardous cargo like calcium carbide, which releases highly flammable gas when it reacts with seawater. The ship sank about 38 nautical miles southwest of Kochi, and some of its containers have reportedly been washed over to the shore near Kollam. The Kerala government has sounded a statewide alert, and fishermen have been advised not to venture into the sea, and the Coast Guard is working to contain the oil spill. According to the Coast Guard, the ship had around 84 metric tons of diesel and 367 metric tons of furnace oil in its tanks. So what are the key challenges ahead for containing the environmental damage? Joining me this evening, Commodore Seshadri Vasan and Vice Admiral Anup Singh, both retired. Thanks very much to the two gentlemen. Hitting the shoreline. Vice Admiral, one of the concerns has also been about hazardous cargo. We believe calcium carbide that can react to produce inflammable gas when it mixes with seawater. So multiple concerns here as far as this is concerned.
As Commodore Vasan said, that monsoons after monsoons, every year we have had accidents in the Indian Ocean, and particularly along the west coast of India. And the reason is that this happens to be one of the densest shipping lanes in the world. Despite being the smallest of the three water bodies, which carry all shipping, all trade, all economies of the world, one has never, ever appreciated the fact amongst shipping companies that the southwest monsoons can be furious. You've just reported on your channel that this year, first of all, Kerala is really being assaulted by southwest monsoons, which hit almost 10 days in advance. And the earliest they expected was 27th of May, but they've already hit 3 days ago. And to the day this incident took place on Saturday, 40 knots of strong winds, 3 to 4 meters height of swell, and very strong currents were reported. In fact, when the Coast Guard ships and the Indian naval ship Sujata went to recover these people, the greatest point of satisfaction is that all 24 crew members have been safely recovered and have been sent ashore for medical treatment and for immigration authorities, and later subsequently for an inquiry.
Okay.
The cargo could not be saved because when the ship's company, the Mediterranean Shipping Corporation, which is one of the largest fleet owners and with very good reputation in the world, reported to the Indian authorities that the ship is already listing by 26 degrees to starboard. Now, that's far too much beyond safety, even in calm waters. And during southwest monsoons, it was very dangerous for even the crew to get out of the ship in that kind of a list. The 3 of the last people picked up by INS Sujata included the master. It was a miracle that when with life jackets on, they went into the sea to be recovered by Sujata's boat. They all came to the ship, to the naval ship, very safely. The point over here is not so much of oil pollution, because fortunately, the Indian Coast Guard has really come of age. It's 2 of its ships, which were on scene first along with the Indian naval ship, managed along with the Dornier in such rough seas to disperse a chemical called OSD, oil suppressant, dispersant. And that has helped in the oil not having reached the coast. So the fishing activity is not going to be targeted too badly by this accident, but it is the hazardous material carrying containers which are of great concern right now. Out of 640 containers, I believe 100 plus have already hit the coast between Kollam and Alleppey. But the balance
of that 13 containers are supposed to have hazardous chemicals, sir.
And we don't know, apart from calcium carbide, what are the other hazardous materials, which can be a huge risk.
So, you're making a very, very important point, obviously from the depth of your knowledge and experience. Commodore Vasan, we have very limited time left, but very briefly, as the Vice Admiral was pointing out, the monsoon situation also